What is up, everybody, and welcome to FLW Videos. We have an exciting video to talk about because we have a major opportunity for you to truly take advantage of an event coming out in Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go recently announced that we would be receiving a new event known as the Adventure Week event. This will take place from June 4th until June 11th. So definitely coming up soon, and there are some features about this event that is definitely going to make you want to get out there, want to get out walking, wanting to get out there and catch the Pokemon, of course. So we're going to be talking about a guide for the event. I do have some pretty important strategies that you will definitely want to use throughout the event if you want to take the maximum benefit from it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So this graphic does come over from GoHub just to kind of showcase all of the different features of the event, and then I will of course be talking about some of the advantages associated to them, some of the strategies, and then a little bit later, maybe a day or two from now, we're going to be talking about 5 rock type Pokemon that you might want to focus on in Pokemon Go, the best bang for your buck. So make sure that you do stick around for that, subscribe so you will get notified. First things first, we are simply going to have an increased spawn rate related to the rock type Pokemon in the wild. Now, if you're not that interested necessarily in rock type in general, just see this as an opportunity for more Pokemon to spawn in general, which means you will simply have more Stardust. But along with there being just a feature around rock type Pokemon, there is also the release of 3 different shiny evolution lines. We have Lileep, Anorith, and then finally Onix. Now, I would personally say for myself, I am the most excited about Onix. So if you are one of those PvP players, this is probably going to be the route that you want to go because Steelix is fairly good in PvP, especially when you are talking about the Sylph Arena Leagues. And then of course we're going to go ahead and move down. Now this is just a really cool part of the event and something that you are going to want to take advantage of. And that is simply the fact that we are going to see more rock type Pokemon hatching out of the 2-kilometer eggs. Now this is a very big deal if you are wanting to get some of the rarer Pokemon. They will be spawning out of the 2-kilometer eggs, and I personally think as like a mostly free-to-play player, this is something that I will personally be able to take advantage of just using the infinite incubator, not even necessarily getting out there and paying for incubators. So moving on, we will have more rock type raid bosses. Now I'm not personally that excited about this, but I do think some of the core ones that will be pretty exciting to do is probably going to be an Onix. That's going to be fun just because of the shiny. And then of course Tyranitar is always a great option if you are trying to get yourself a candy. If you manage to catch a Tyranitar, you are going to get quite a bit of candy out of it, especially if you do pineapple it. So personally, I think that is a great regard in just candy building. For anybody out there who is focused a little bit more on building up your level, trying to get up to level 40, there's going to be a little bit of an interesting thing that we can do throughout this event, and you are going to have to go ahead and spin a new stop, and you will earn 10 times XP on that new stop. That's fairly interesting. So if you find yourself traveling to a new location, maybe some type of dense city, this could be a really good way to get up your experience points. Maybe go ahead and crack out a lucky egg along the way. I think that's kind of interesting. I personally like it when we see, you know, a way for us to hatch a lot of eggs, gain a lot of Stardust, and then even gain some experience for everybody out there who is trying to go up in level. But we've got 2 final things to talk about, and they are easily the best part of this entire event. First things first, we have the Adventure Sync, where you will get rewards for the amount of distance that you collect throughout the week. And go ahead and check out these rewards. If you manage to walk 50 kilometers, you will earn a total of 50,000 Stardust. That is the most I have ever seen on like a global event. 50,000 Stardust for walking 50,000 kilometers. And for those of you out there who are just kind of like looking for a better way to be able to get this, if you're not able to necessarily travel as much, I don't know. There might be some other strategies that you can use, but you might just have to go ahead and check out the video to see for yourself. So yeah, all jokes aside, if you don't know what I'm talking about with what I was just doing, check out the link in the pinned comment. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and get down to the final bit of information related to the event, and that is a ×4 buddy candy. Now, it's not necessarily a fourth of the distance. Like if you walk the Magikarp for 1 kilometer, you would basically get candy every 0.25 kilometers. As an average, yeah, I guess you are, but what this means is once you walk the actual distance of the Pokemon, you will instead get 4 candies as opposed to just 1. And something kind of interesting with this, and a strategy that I would personally focus on, is go ahead and walk some of the rare Pokemon that you simply don't have a lot of candy from. Maybe some Pokemon that are mostly found in eggs, for example, would be a very good option. I personally need to walk Riolu. I've been walking it for quite a bit of time to be able to evolve it, so that's the one that I'm focusing on. I would personally maybe pick something from this, because when you walk that 5 kilometers, it's basically the equivalent of walking 20, which I think that is a great bang for your buck. You will definitely be able to get it done sometime throughout the week and be able to take advantage of it. So yeah, that just about wraps up the video. Definitely excited for this event. I want to know what you think about it in the comment section below. Are you excited about it? Maybe the adventure scene, getting yourself that rare candy, as well as the Stardust is the highlight of the entire event? Or maybe it's something else that I didn't even mention. Regardless of what it is, definitely let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, and I will see you next time. I wanted to extend a huge thank you to the supporters over at Patreon. You definitely make this possible, and I 100% appreciate this support. If you are interested in supporting my channel on Patreon, definitely feel free to check out the link in the description.